Hey everybody, Happy New Year. Brad Hussey here, and I just want to shoot a real quick video to show you how I get the most out of my day. This is a system that I've been using for years. In one way, shape, or another. I usually use whiteboards like the one you see behind me. I have another one over there. I also have like a notebook that I use and I keep handy. I have several notebooks actually. But I thought, you know what, maybe I would share a more official version of this system that I use. I teach it in my courses, and I share this material with my students in my Freelancing Freedom launch course. But I thought I'd create like a more solidified system that I could hand off to you and that you could apply to your business. And I wanted to make it liquid and fluid in the sense that you could apply it to your business and not just use my system. I have my own specific way I do it, but I want you to be able to, one, adopt the system that I use, but, adapt it to your business, your schedule, your lifestyle. You may have a different work schedule than me. You may start earlier and later. You may work less days or more days. So I wanted to make it so that you can adapt it to your preferences, but still fit within the framework that I think is going to get you the most bang for your buck, get you the most progress. The whole point of this is to get the right things done. Now, a lot of productivity tricks and hacks are all about, getting lots of things done or getting, SHIT done. I don't think that's a good method. I think it's just getting a thing done, and that thing should be a really good thing, meaning what one thing could you focus on today that's going to get you the most progress? What thing could you do that's going to knock a whole other bunch of things off of your to-do list? This isn't a to-do list. This is a, mapping out your day in a very intentional manner that's going to get you a lot done by the end of the day. And by a lot, I don't mean lots of things. I mean significant progress on something. And that something should be anchored to kind of a vision or a true north, something that's a bigger goal that's in a chunk of time. Now, I'm going to show you what I mean by this and how I do it. And then I want to give you the opportunity to download what it is that I do and use it in your business. If this convinces you and you think that it's going to be helpful to you, then I would completely appreciate your support on purchasing the template. I made it very, very affordable so that anybody could access it and start using it. So let me just show you what it is that I'm doing here and how you can use it. So this is just a thank you page when you buy it. It's just a little thank you note from me, and I give you a template on how to use it and then a blank template to use it yourself. So the idea here is it's the system that I use, and it's kind of an amalgamation or combination of, I've tried all the different journals or lots of different journals on, journaling your day and planning your day. And some of them work, some of them don't. But what I've found is a tried and true system that I've been using for years. And I just call it the daily block or the block system. And it's just simply blocking off your day. And blocking off chunks of your day and having everything scheduled. Now, if you like getting lots of things done, you can do that. I don't advise you do that. Rather, my preferred method is to get one or two things done. So let me show you how it works. You got your usual. You print this out, write your date, the day that you are, is this day 1, day 2? If you want to print a whole bunch out and you want to do like a daily thing, circle the day of the week if you want to have that record. And then here's how it works. So on the right side here, we've got a few blocks. So we've got the true north, the anchor, and the target. So the true north is kind of like your bigger vision, but not like a huge timeline. I put 90-day vision. I like to work in quarters in my business, but if you want to do like a 1 year, you can scratch that out and just put 1 year. Or if it's like a 1 month, it's a bigger idea that you're working towards. So this is kind of what you're aiming towards in a bigger capacity. And then the anchor is this month's focus. And that's focusing on something tangible this month. And then target is today's one thing. Now, like what by one thing, I mean, what's the one thing you could do today that's going to make today a massive, massive success? One thing, that's it. Not 10 things or I'm successful today if I've done 50 things. No, What's one thing that's going to make you superhero today? Okay. And these all relate. So the true north is that bigger idea. The anchor is breaking it into a month-sized chunk. And then target is what's today am I going to work on towards that anchor. And then I call this here the do-to list, not the to-do list, but the do-to list. Because to-do lists, it's just not going to get you anywhere. It's just a big list of crap. Put 2 things that you probably should get done or kind of are arbitrary or annoying but necessary. These are things like get back to John or email the Visa company for that charge that I didn't recognize. Things that like aren't really like exciting productivity items, but are necessary. Just 2. Don't bog yourself down with tons of things. And then ideas, just like a little spot just to throw an idea. If you got an idea or a thought or whatever, just throw it in there. And then at the end, we got today's wins and today's lessons. Now, that's just simply saying like reflecting on today, what was like awesome, what worked, and then today's lessons, what didn't work, what was kind of a little bit of a flop. So those are the 2 areas that you can reflect on. Nothing crazy. I've done the journals where it's like, your daily gratitude or whatever. If you want to change that to today's gratitude and today's, lessons or whatever, sure, you can do that. You can change the wording a little bit if you want. For me, it's just, what was good today and what did I learn about today? Now, here is where it really matters. The daily blocks. The daily blocks is basically, it's really like flexible. You could start the time you want and you can map things out. The way I like doing things is having big chunks of time blocked out for something important. Now, it's all tied to the true north, anchor, and the target. So if your today's one thing is like book 1 client, then block off a significant chunk of time, 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours of uninterrupted time where you only focus on today's one thing. And then use the rest of the time to, maybe your do-to list or a couple other things that are necessary. Now, let me show you an example. Here it is. We got Monday, January 4th, day 1, Monday. And whoops, let me just zoom out here. How I do it is, let's say you start at 6 a.m. You could change it to 5, 4, 8, whatever your time is. Maybe you start in the evening. Work this for your own, schedule. So 6 a.m. and then every other dash is basically an hour. So these are 30-minute blocks. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way through 5. Let's say 6 a.m. to 7, it's journal and prayer. This is where you wake up early, you journal your day, you kind of get ready for the day, you pray, you meditate, something like that. Exercise, this is, if you have an exercise routine, you want to go for a run, stretch, do some push-ups, whatever. Again, this is just an example. Use this for your day. And then over here on the right, it's kind of just margin for you to write notes to clarify what you're doing here. Or just if there's an idea or just some extra space that you can use, some flex space. All right, then let's say 8 a.m., family wakes up, the kids are up, feeding breakfast, getting to school, starting the homeschool routine, whatever it is that you're up to. And then this is where I like to do like the significant chunk of time where you focus on one thing. So let's say this is your primary thing that you want to get done today. Or one of the primary things, like a more important project. So let's say create a new product. It's something I've been working on and create a new product, and it's going to be from 9 all the way to lunch, uninterrupted. And then clarifying what it is. I need to do some planning and research and then outline the curriculum based on the research and the planning. Then we got lunch. And then let's say 1 to 2, you got a live stream Q&A. Like if you're doing, if you got an audience or some clients and you do a daily Q&A or a daily YouTube live stream or whatever to build your audience, let's say that's what you have there. And then 2 p.m. to 4, we got VIP day, marketing, client outreach. So this is like, in here, it's today's one thing. Complete all VIP day sales page and automation. So let's say you've got this VIP day rate service for your clients and you need to set up the sales page, the checkout page, the calendar automations, and everything all sequenced up so that you can just start popping in clients and putting them through that system and booking clients. So that's like your main thing. And then email and social for the end of the day. That's what I recommend. Don't focus on other people's problems at the beginning of the day. Leave it for the end of the day when you have no willpower and you're done and you just want to bang through a couple emails and get out of there. Okay, so now here, is like true north. The big vision here, 35K sales with the VIP day service. So you got a quarter of the year to get $35,000 in sales from your new flagship VIP day service in your business. The anchor for the month is to close 3 VIP day clients. And today's target is to complete all VIP day sales page and automations. So you've got all the sales page automations, the copy, and everything set up. Maybe your 9 to 12 block and your 2 to 4 block would be only VIP day related stuff. That's what I would do in this case if it was like my primary focus. And we got a do to list. So got to get back to John. He's been waiting for my response, and then pay business credit card. Don't want to forget that. So a couple things that I just need to put in there. And then a couple ideas, something popped up in my head, daily social graphics to generate buzz for the VIP day service. You know, what daily graphics can I post and how can I automate that or delegate it to a virtual assistant? End of the day comes, today's wins. Hey, I landed a VIP day client for $1,000. That's amazing. And then today's lessons, I spent way too much time scrolling social and I didn't take an eyeball break. And we all need to do that when we're staring at the screen. So there's an example. And then you print this out so that you could just literally put it on your desk like I do, for example, and actually use it. So if you when you print it out, you get your, it's like a nice simple system here. You print out, you can print out if you have really nice paper, really nice cardstock, you can do that. Or if you just want to do cheap paper and black and white ink, just hit print. It's really light on the ink, and it's really beautiful and simple. It's based off of my system and certain, certain journals and wireframing books that I've used in the past that I use in my business. And I just thought, hey, I'd create something more tangible that you can use. And I've been using, I like this, and I want you to be able to do it, to use it too. So obviously you can just copy the system and just write it down in a journal and do whatever you want. But if you liked this and you think it would be valuable in your business, I would appreciate your support. There's a link here to buy the templates, to buy the PDF templates, and to start printing them out, as many as you want, for your business. And I hope that it helps you not only get on track, but to really accomplish some really remarkable things this year, because God knows we need something remarkable this year. So I hope this helps. Again, thank you for your support, and cheers, and we'll catch you next time.